It's day 700 on the Scratch to Scratch journey, but today is day 1 of coming back after a 2-month-long injury.
It's good to be back.
And not only that, but we also get a hold of some new clubs for the first time since we started this journey. The handicap was a 9.7 the last time we played, but let's see how that changes after today's round.
Guys. No warm-up. The range is closed, but we'll see. This is the first swing in forever. Don't judge me. It might take me 18 holes to warm up. Good way to start the day. Back is feeling okay. We'll see how it is. But we're gonna like dial down the swing speed today just so I don't re-injure myself, but it's good to be back. Day 1. Okay, so in regards to new clubs, if you guys been following the past couple of weeks on my Instagram, you probably realized that my clubs are either snapping in half for some reason, I don't want to say how, or the clubs are just like flying off the shafts. But we saw Dana 2 days ago, and he actually gave me his old clubs. Now we have also new clubs, like we have a 3-iron in the bag, a 4-iron in the bag, which we haven't hit yet, but we'll also try it out today. So there's a lot of things. I don't know how they're gonna feel. They're also too big for me, and the grips are too big, but the way the faces are just like way better than my game improvement iron. So I'm excited to get fit. We're gonna get fit in the next couple of weeks. I haven't said who we're gonna go with yet, but comment down below who you guys think, you know, the clubs that I'll be repping. Good for a shot to be back. But look, check these out. These are the clubs. So this is my regular game improvement irons. This is the one that Dana gave me, P7 MBs. Like I said, Dana's like 6'4", 6'5", so these are like way too tall for me, but they feel like really awesome. They're a completely different feel. I'm gonna hit the pitching wedge, but I'm gonna choke down a lot. God, I don't know. I just want to hit these new clubs, so we'll see. Oh my goodness. Tough. Oh. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, but after this round, I just wanted to ease back in. We're gonna hit like new courses every single time, and for the next couple of videos, we're just gonna have a lot of play. We're gonna be out here playing a lot of golf. We're gonna start getting that number down. The new goal in my mind, I started this whole thing, I was like, I wanna be a scratch golfer in 5 years, you know? But now, I'm gonna do it at the end of this year. So 2 years, scratch golf. It's a lot more grind. I've thrown away everything that doesn't matter. And that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna hit one of the irons that Dana gives me, the 8-iron. Let's try to get on the green. Go. Topped it. It's okay. Okay, so that's definitely one thing that I'm kind of expecting as a miss today with these new clubs that I've really never tried, because they're just so tall on me. They're like I said, they're for Dana, who's like 6'5". So I'm like choking down a lot on it. And so I'm just kind of readjusting, trying to find that bottom point. It's not the worst thing. 45 yards here, 56 degree. Oh, it didn't spin. Okay, we're on the green. On the green, 2 fairways, 2 greens in regulation by margin. Look at that. Oh. You gotta pull the pin. What are we doing here? Oh my God, that ball is moving. So this is the difference between like what I've been playing with and then like what Dana, like look, this, especially like I started realizing a lot about like bounce and everything, and how I was basically, look at these, boom, they're just like insane. I think they're just called blades or something. Anyways, I've realized like a lot of my mishits were just like really poor club selection in the past, or I didn't even have the clubs to hit certain shots. Like hard pan, I would try to hit it with this club, which is insane. Like I was talking to some people, they're like, dude, you're never gonna get under that. You're gonna like skull that every single time, regardless how good you are. Maybe if you're like a PGA pro, like you could figure it out and do it. But they're like, yeah, man, you're like ruining your game. So now we're hitting these. Like I said though, look, this one is a 8-iron. This grip is too big for me, so I have to like because these are Dana's. These maybe they're jumbo. So I have to go down here. So I'm playing all my clubs today, like from here, which is crazy. Like, look how far this is. I'm like, this is the only way where it's, and then, yeah, these are also extra stiff shafts on my irons. I've never had that, but I had it for my driver. So I think that's why it's like feeling a little bit better for me. I've been having ones where it's just super, they're just standard and they're like wobbly. And maybe this is why they're always snapping, because I'm just hitting them so hard. And maybe it's because I'm swinging a little faster with them, and then they're just like snapping in half. So these ones a little more durable. All right, we got like 160 here-ish. Wind's behind us. I'm gonna hit an 8-iron. Choke down again. Oh, these clubs are insane. Oh, well, now we're gonna get up and down there. These choke downs on these irons are interesting. I'm gonna look at the tape right now to see what I'm doing. Oh my God. About 20 feet here uphill, a little left to right. Go. Another bogey. Honestly, the wedges and driver feel good. The irons are kind of expected, but I think, we'll get used to these new irons sometime today. Okay, we got a par 4 here, like 400 something yards, the driver. The one thing that we're really trying to change is my out to in path which I've realized is like happening a lot based off of the top of my backswing. The biggest problem I have, and what I've been doing the last 3 to 4 months, is like when I go to the top of the backswing, I'll like turn this inward like this, and I'll have a super close face at the top, which is okay for some players if you're trying to hit a cut, which I'm not doing. And so we're switching this so that the forearm is rotating this way. But like that one, I mean, it was still a good drive. It was like 280, 290, maybe even 300. But I think that ball path there was a cut. That's not what I'm trying to do, but that's like my miss. So that's like one thing we're trying to change. Skirt it out there and try to get up and down. Go, go, go. Oh, got it out there. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that roll. Oh my God, I was gonna say I'm gonna buy this putter right now. Dude, this is amazing. And it feels, when it comes off, like it's
really soft, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, right when I said that. 4 left. Oh my goodness, every time. I've topped it and hit the hosel to shank it with my 8-iron. I think that's 4 times in a row now. We're showing everything on this channel. It doesn't really matter if I mess up or anything. I guess it is a different club, but finding the bottom of this has been interesting. The worst case scenario, I do have like a 9-iron from my old set with me still, and I just use that the entire time because I'm still adjusted to that, but it's weird. Let's try to hit this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was an amazing shot with a 7-iron. I think I figured it out. That ball that I just hit was like amazing. I think it was like from 180 yards, it was like 5 feet, 10 feet. It landed in this indent and it rolled all the way back over there. Like, look where that little marker is. That's crazy. Oh! You gotta pull the pin! I'm just kidding. Oh, we got a dogleg left here. I'm gonna try to sling this. I'm just gonna try to sling it right to left here. I have a good feeling about this one. That was sent. Let's try to get a birdie here. We smashed that. Okay, I think we smashed this. So we cut the corner. I think we hit this 330 yards because there's a downhill slope if you hit this ridge. This is a front pin here. I'm gonna try to get a 60 degree. I'm just gonna hit it up there. And I don't know how much spin I can get with this. I'm learning how to start doing spin, but I just wanna get it up there. Go, 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 go. Yeah, should be a pretty simple par there. I slightly got behind it. There's also a new feeling with my short game that has helped me a lot. And I'll let you guys know what it is. But when I overdo the feeling, I get slightly behind it. But it's like, I had a lot of like, as everyone knows, who's been following the channel, I have a lot of this rotation, I guess, like a carousel rotation. And that caused me a lot to like wipe it. And so I feel like more like a Ferris wheel, which will have more vertical rotation, which makes me going more inside and also like straighter. But when I do it, overdo it, especially on short game, I'll get behind it, which you just saw. But it's not the worst thing. Like we're here now. Oh, I think I hit a little edge there. We're at a par 3, 158. We're gonna hit the 8-iron again. All right, before I hit this, comment down below, do I shank it again? Do I top it again? Or do I stripe it? Go, quick. Pause the video. That was a little left to right. Not ideal, but fighting the bottom again, which is good. So we're gonna just let it run up there with pitching wedge. Just a little left to right here, so yeah, we'll get it up there. Oh, you gotta stop. You didn't turn. Oh my God. We definitely need to work on our putting. That's definitely the move here. I think we've hit like 80% of the fairways. Okay, I mean, even though that one, again, we're just coming out of it. Right now, that's like what main thing I just want to fix is me coming out instead of like keeping it in. I mean, it takes a lot of distance out. We're hitting essentially a cut all the time. Not even the proper way to hit a cut. We're in the fairways, but the number one thing is like a putting. Like we've given up a lot from putting in an iron, so it is what it is. Let's see what we can do here. I just realized I was aiming there. Oh, my putting is so bad today. I feel like these are very, very easy putts that we should be making. I mean, that was like a 7-footer, 8-footer. I need to work better on my aim point stuff. Like that was like the difference between reading a 1 and a 1.5. But I underread it, missed it to the left, and got a bogey. That should have been a nice up and down. So check this out. This is what I came to. I came here an hour early because, like I said, I'm trying new clubs for the first time, new irons, and I was like, you know, let me just warm up with it, figure out how to hit them. And then I come to this and this just dismantling the practice, the range, and yeah, now we're warm. We're 9 holes in, we're warm with the irons kind of, and I think the back 9 is gonna be good. We need to like dial in our putting a little bit better. That's fine. Like honestly, if it came down to putts that separate me from becoming a scratch golfer, like I'm gonna be grinding that every day for the next year, for the rest of my life. So I'm not too worried. So this is the first time ever hitting a 4-iron. Look at this. So thin. It's at 300 yards. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, first time hitting 4-iron. Honestly, that felt pretty easy. We got like 70 yards here. I'm gonna use a pitching wedge just because I'm starting to really like hitting these clubs. But we have to do like a choke down and we gotta do like 50%. Like, this. Yeah. If I miss this, I'm quitting golf. Thank God. There we go. Start the back nine with a par. For you guys that are new, basically got an injury. Like the thing that kept me off is like an injury in my lower back here, and then I basically was like, I think I'll be fine after 10 days. Re-injured it, and then got injured here. Now this one's feeling pretty bad. But anyways, par 4. Oh, I got way under it. Oh, short. Got a double there. Oh, it's disgusting. But, you know, we must drive on. We must drive on. Oh, too much. Oh, stay. Oh, that might be good. Go. Oh, that was pretty good. For what it was a flyer. Man, we almost got it there. Okay, yeah, that was definitely the move. Yep. Okay, another bogey, but we had a pretty good chip shot. Man, okay, we got another bogey there. Oh, man, we are racking up bogeys. Bogey central here. Too much. Stop. I think for these drives, I'm getting a little excited that I'm getting to the spot that I want at the top. I'm just like, this feels really good. And then I start going, I like forget about the little pause. I don't really do a pause. I do a hesitation, like a 1 second hesitation. If I miss that step, if I miss this little like drop, if I miss that drop, I will pull it. Because what happens in those is like, I'll get too quick and then I'll go like this, right? And I'll basically like grip my arms down and left, like this, instead of like this and then high up and turned, which causes the draw. If I go too low and left, then it's gonna be a pull, like hard pull. But I hit that good contact. We might need to take a drop though. Let's see if we can find it. So it definitely pulled too much and then it went through that fence. Unfortunate, I thought that was the barrier we had. This is a drop. It's about like 166 now. Take a drop, you know, it is what it is. Take the penalty. We're gonna hit an 8-iron. And we shanked that one again. Too much? Oh my God. Oh man. Even me trying to get back, I didn't laser it. I should have just been like, how far is this? Now we're bouncing around. That was tough. Oh, I read that completely. I think I got a snowman on this hole. Oh man, I got an 8 on that hole, I think. 8 or 7? 8. Let's go with 8 with a two-stroke penalty for going outside. I think it's 2 for out of bounds, but man, you know what? I had a lot of delusional confidence for sure coming out here. Shout out to the DOD King, who I think he always says that. But, you know, I was like, what is 2 months of break? Like, you know what? I'm going to come back out after not playing and I'm going to break 80 for the first time. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. Without warming up with new clubs, I was like, that's easy. That's easy game. That's not happening today. Okay, we got this par 4 about 280. We're going to try the 3-iron for the first time. I don't know how far this is gonna go. Usually I lay it up here with the 5-iron, but we have a 3-iron in our bag now, so we'll try it. But I feel confident. Let's go. I love how I can hit this 3-iron and 4-iron like relatively well. I mean, it is off a tee, but and then I'm just like shanking my 8-iron. That was pretty good. I'm like guesstimating right now by feel on these 90 to 120 yards just with the pitching wedge, because I do not ever want to use these 56 or 60 degrees. That's from my old bag. But we're 10 foot for a birdie. Let's go.
Yep.
I've just been misreading things by like a percent. Par. Okay, so I do want to address some of the things that's been in the comments recently. I think there's like a misunderstanding. I was gonna say handicap at the same time. I think there's a misunderstanding on how the handicap system works. Everyone, because there are some comments that are saying I could be a scratch golfer if I just went to a par 3 course, if I could play from the front tees. So that is like, I think, a big misconception. And you know, I didn't really understand it until like I really did research before this entire thing, but everything's standardized. That's why there's like slope ratings and like scoring for each type of like tee and hole. So if I went to a easy course and shot a 72 versus a hard course and shot a 72, hard and easy being like, you know, based off slope rating, those are not equivalent. And, you know, me playing here at Brookside, which is 126 slope rating, that's above average of like difficulty. And so, yeah, so you need to take that into account when you're kind of thinking about handicap and scoring. You can't just go to a par 3 course and shoot par and you're a scratch golfer. You need to probably shoot like 10 under or something to be a scratch golfer at a par 3 course, easy par 3 course. Another misconception is like people, so my handicap is 9.7 right now. And you know, like today was isn't going as intended. And, but it doesn't really matter in regards to the grand scheme of things, because the handicap system basically takes the best 8 scores of your most recent 20 and is like the average of that. And so, you know, this is probably just going to be, I'll probably still have a 9.7 after this round, because I've had, they don't understand the handicap system. They have questions too. Oh, is that going to hit him? Okay, that went dead straight. I'm thinking that's like 320 yards, but I don't know if I hit that guy. Like, I looked really far, but I also like probably had my best drive of the day there. That went super far and super straight. So I don't want to say this is a blessing in disguise, but because you know, I'm in pain and I still have an injury, but my second injury is like this entire part of the back. But the blessing in disguise is that like I think I would pull it insanely far left when I would like rip my body across, and because like there's a slight like pain there, for example this one, I perfectly just bent perfectly to the point where I couldn't bend anymore because of the pain. Okay, I drove that like 320 yards. That was insane. But anyways, because of this massive pain right here on this side of my back, when I like rotate, I'm like very hesitant of like hyper rotating and hitting it. And so like when I don't do that, because I'm kind of forced to now, I'm staying more swing path to the right and drawing it, because I kind of stop and then I kind of release. So I don't know. Again, blessing in disguise. Good, I'm hitting better shots because of it. Bad, I'm in pain. Go. Okay, we got 40 yards left. We slightly thinned the shot, but it's not that bad. This is this kind of into the grain? Go a little higher. Chop down here. It's probably gonna skirt out. I'm gonna aim over there. Yep. I got caught. I got caught. Not bad. I was on the fairway again, but we're just like coming across. I could feel like I'm just coming across it again, but see that's like the thing. Like you just gotta accept that you're not gonna be perfect on every single drive, but it just sucks that you're getting rewarded for really bad shots. I'm just trying to get into out paths with my driver, and I think I probably did it 60% of the time today. It's not bad. Hopefully by the end of the next 3 months we're like 90% into out path. I don't even care if it's like miss it, but just doing it properly is way more important than me right now. Oh my god. That went far right, far right. Oh my god, I chunked it. Go.
Good. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay. What was that? I'm just counting here. 1. I almost had another snowman. You can't have 2 snowmans. Then you're like, whoa. I kind of got the break that I was injured, blah blah. But 2 snowmans, I would have been like, oh, things are getting out of control. Stay. Kobe. It's so that was in the water. That's like if the culmination of all the bad things that could happen, that's definitely it. And I would read tee, but there are people behind us, and this is like a balancing act when you play public courses and you're not playing the greatest. You also just don't want to keep people up, so we're just going to drop it over there, take a penalty, so that we don't ever cause anyone to wait on us. Go.
Come on.
It's like to the point where I'm just like, it is what it is. Let's just have some fun. Let's hit some good shots, and let's practice on our game. I think I've constantly keep saying this, where I feel like really good. The shots that are coming out isn't as good as I feel, and I think that's good. I think it's like worse when I come out here knowing that I'm gonna shoot bad because I don't like where my swing's at or my game's at. But it's like we're kind of like taking off the rust. Like there's a lot as you guys see, there's a lot of rust that's accumulated over 2 months. But I don't think it's gonna be that long of a recovery in regards to like where we were before. And I think we shot before the injury, we shot our lowest was just like an 82, which is really good. I knew there was like a lot of things that I could have fixed, and this was like a step back. Maybe, oh my god, it would be crazy if I shot 100 today. That'd be wild. A little open. Okay, we got 136. We got 136 at the pin here. We're gonna hit a pitching wedge, and let's just get over that bunker. I think I've shanked more today than the entirety of this entire journey. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I've done this way worse when I was like starting. But there was a lot, maybe like 5 or 6 or 7. Oh, right in between. That felt really good. Go. That was a little hotter than I wanted, but it's okay. Okay, so right after I hit that shot, I just got hit by a ball for the first time on the golf course. This, what a day. What a way to end the day. I love it though. Let's go. Oh my God. For what that was, that would have been crazy. Okay, that was kind of atrocious. Holy crap, that's the worst score I've had in maybe a year. Anyways, that's day one of coming back from the injury, having new clubs, and you know, the whole 9 yards. Anyways, thanks for joining this episode. We'll see you guys next. Peace.